Hello students, welcome to Ask IITians. My name is Gaurav Yadav. Hope you all are doing well, right? So today we'll discuss a session for construction. Okay, so just let me share my screen. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. So yeah, guys, your construction chapter is very much important for your classes. Okay, so basically this is your what? This is your pencil. This is your pencil. This is your scale, or you can say your ruler. Okay, this is basically your compass with pencil. Okay, pencil, and this is your set square, and this is your protector. So, guys, today we'll cover topics perpendicular to a line through a point on it. Then we cover perpendicular to a line through a point not on it. We cover perpendicular bisector of a line segment, then cover construction of angles and angle bisector. So let us study first point. Uh, this one, perpendicular to a line through a point not on it. It means that a line will be given to you. You have to draw a perpendicular. You know what perpendicular means? Perpendicular means a 90-degree angle to this line. To this line AB. Okay. So we have to draw a perpendicular to this line AB to a point not on it. Not on it means an external point P. You have to draw a perpendicular to it. A perpendicular to it. Suppose P and Q. We have to draw your PQ perpendicular to AB. How will you draw it? Through the help of just a ruler and your compass. Okay. So there are certain steps through which you can do draw a perpendicular to a line, to a point not on it. Okay. So yeah, constructing a perpendicular to a line through an external point. Guys, point not on it. It means that if a point is there not on this line, it means some external point P. Okay. If you have to draw a perpendicular from that point P to a line AB, correct? So what is given? Given a line segment AB. Okay, a line segment AB is given to you, and a point P lying outside the line segment AB, lying outside the outside this line, any external point. Okay, whether this point can be above AB or below AB, right? It actually not affected. Okay, so here is the steps to construct a line from point P. So steps for construction. Steps of construction is that with a point P as center and any suitable radius, draw an arc cutting the line segment AB at two distinct points X, Y as shown in the figure. What we have to do, if this is a line AB and you are given any external point P, you have to draw a perpendicular with the help of what? Just your ruler, your pencil, and what? Sorry, your ruler, scale, pencil, and your compass. All these you have, right? So just take a point, go to the point B, put a compass here, and pencil, right? And give an arc. Take an arc of any radius so that it cuts the line AB at 2 points. At 2 points, right? What we have done with the help of compass, pointed at P, We have just drawn uh, an arc with any radius such that it cuts the line AB at two distinct points. This is how it will show, right? Just point P and it will just cut your AB line at points X and at point Y. I think the step one is clear. Step one is clear. What? Draw point B. Just draw an arc of any radius. Any radius you can take such that it cuts the line AB at points, 2 points, X and Y points. Okay. So now read out the second step. Now X as center. X as center. Okay. And a suitable radius drawn are opposite side of the point P. If point P is above your AB, then draw an arc as center at this point. Let me just show you what your second step is. You are given an AB line and a point P and external point P through which you have to draw a perpendicular. Okay. What we have done is our step one. Our step one says that just with any radius, put a compass at point P and make an arc such that it cuts at point two different points X and you suppose Y. Okay. And from X pointed, take X as a center and make an arc of any radius opposite to the point P. If your point P is above your line AB, then make it an arc here, right? This way. With the same radius you have taken at point P, put a compass at Y and make another arc at like this, right? Opposite to B. You will get a point M. Okay. Just draw a line. Just draw a line PM. You will get that your PM will be what? Perpendicular to your AB. This is your final step, third step. Join points P and M. The line segment PM is the required perpendicular to the line segment AB and passing through next to point P. I think the context clear. Let me just summarize what I have told to you, that you will be given a line AB. Now let us take that your point P is external and your point P is here below. Okay. So what we have to do, just with the help of compass, make a point pointed at your P and just draw an arc. So you will draw an arc of any radius like this, so that it will cut your line AB at 2 points X and Y, right? From your X point, make an arc opposite to your point P, like this, of any radius. But with the same radius, make a center at Y and just draw another arc. Okay, this will cut like this. Suppose this point is M. So just join P and M. Your PM will be what? Perpendicular. Okay, this is what how it looks. Okay, to check if the line segment is separate in the way as discussed before. And if you need to check, you can easily check with the help of what? With the help of your protector. With the help of protector, you can check. Maybe let this point be R. With the help of protector, make your R point as 0. You will find that your P point will be what? Your P point and M point will be what? 90 degree. Right? I think the point is clear, right? So this is what we have discussed, that perpendicular to a point, perpendicular to a line through a point, not on it. Not on it, it means it is an external point, external to that line. Our first case was perpendicular to a line through a point on it, guys. On it, it means that you will be given a line, right? Suppose you AB line, and you have to draw a perpendicular to a line throw a point on it. Suppose any point is given. This point is, let us take P point, right? So this P point we have given, we have to draw a perpendicular line. A perpendicular line which passes through point P to that AB. Okay, so basically you have to do that. A line is given. AB is given. You have given a point P. You have to draw a perpendicular line with the help of what? With the help of only ruler and only compass. Okay, how will you do it? So step one. Step one. Step one says. Step one says draw an arc. Draw an arc with center P. Draw an arc with center P of any radius. Just put a compass at point P and just draw an arc. This will go like this, right? Let's name it as X and Y. Okay. From point X, step 2. Step 2. From point X with greater with radius just greater than P. Draw an arc with center X of radius what? Of radius greater than XP. Just draw an arc with radius greater than XP. So this will go like this, right? Step Step 3. Same, draw an arc with center now Y of radius of of same radius as in step 2. So guys, with the same radius as step 2 and you compass at your point Y, draw another arc. You will find M. Join MP. Step 4. Join MP. So you will get your M point, right? So this will be your required line. I think the font is clear, guys. I think the font is clear, right? What? Let me just summarize what I have told you. Just take a line AB, any point P, just with any radius, cut, make an arc so that it cuts the line at two distinct points from point X and from point Y. From point at X with a radius greater than your XP, like this, and from Y to the same radius like this, you will get what? You will get an M point. Just join M and P point, you will get what? A perpendicular to a line to a point on it. I am telling about on it, right? So we have discussed two things. What? We have discussed two things. A point on it and a point what? And a point not on it. The point not on it is what? The point not on it, it means it is an external point. Clear, guys? So we'll now study perpendicular bisector to a line segment. Now you have to do what? A perpendicular bisector of a line segment. Guys, line segment is given A and B. Right? We have to. Let me just tell you what perpendicular bisector means. This is your perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector can be defined as a line segment which intersect other line perpendicularly and divide it into two parts, equal parts. Basically, if your AB is this line, okay. What do you mean by perpendicular bisector? Perpendicular bisector of this line, let's suppose this P and M. Okay. So what PM is? PM will be perpendicular to AB and also cut it into two parts, intersect it into two parts. Suppose your D. So your AD will be what? Equal to what? DB. And PD will be what? Perpendicular to AB. This is what perpendicular bisector means. It will be a perpendicular and also bisect. It means will divide that line into two equal parts. Thus, a line perpendicular bisector line implies that it will cut AB at 90 degrees and cut it into two halves. I think you got the point that it will be a perpendicular also and will divide it into two equal parts. Okay. So, what will be the steps? Okay. First, you will given a line segment. You have to draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay, just uh, take your compass at A, and more than half, right? More than half. If you don't know half, what will be the half? Just make your pointed compass at your A, and your pencil near to B, and make an arc. Make an arc above it and below it, right? What we have to do? Step one, pointed at A, pointed at A, draw arcs on both sides of line segment with the radius, with what radius? With radius more than half of AB. So yeah, you have pointed towards, okay. From point B with the same radius, make arcs so that it will intersect these, right? So this is how it will go. You will get 2 points. Suppose this point P and this point M. Just join PM. You will find that your PM will be what? Perpendicular bisector. I think you all have got the point, right? Let me just summarize you. Let me just summarize here, right? We are discussing perpendicular bisector for line segment. Take a line AB. You put a compass at A with just more than half of your AB. It means just near to your point B. Make an arc here above it and below it. And point P, right, like this, and this one. Just join. This is not straight, okay. So your point D will be what? Perpendicular and also will bisect, right? So this is what perpendicular bisector means. Now we are discussing construction of angles and angle bisectors. The angle bisector is a ray or line segmented bisect the angle, creating two congruent angles. Converting angles means equal angle. Because of an angle bisector, you need a compass and a straight edge. Bisectors are very important in motion. So basically, how will you create an angle bisector, right? Suppose you have given any acute angle, right? Suppose like this, right? Let us say this point is B, this point is A, and this point is C. Okay, you were given a certain angle. You do not know what that angle is. A certain angle. Okay, so you have to find an angle bisector. Let me just tell you what angle bisector is. If suppose this angle whole angle is 60 degrees, right? You have to find an angle bisector so that this angle will be 30 degree and this angle will be 30 degree. Basically, the bisector will divide the angle, the side in two parts. If it is a perpendicular bisector, then it will divide a line in two parts. If this is the angle bisector, then it will divide your angle into two equal parts. Okay. So what you have to do? Suppose this is your right. If you do not know, just make a point. You compass at point A and make an arc XY. Make an arc XY from point X. From point X with any radius, just draw an arc. From point Y with the same radius, just draw another arc. You will get a point. Suppose your point M. Just draw a line from point A to point M. You will see that your AP will be what? AP will be angle. I think you all have got the point, right? So guys, the important one, draw a line. Draw a line, say AB. Take a point. So yeah, this is what the question says. You have to draw a line AB. Take a point C outside it. Any point C. Any point C. Suppose this point C. Through C, draw a line parallel to AB. You have to draw a line parallel to AB which passes through that point C. Right? You know that from point C, infinite numbers of lines can pass. Infinite numbers of lines can pass. But you are required to find a line which is what? Which is parallel to AB. How will you find it? How will you find it, guys? You have to draw a line which passes through point C and is perpendicular and is parallel to your given line. Okay, so this was your line, and your C point was there. You have to draw a line parallel to your AB and which passes through a point C. You know that from point C infinite lines can be passed, but we are required to set a line parallel to a point, parallel to a line AB and passes through a point C. How will you draw? Suppose, let me just first tell you how the thing will go, right? And steps are also there. Let's first study like how you will go, right? Suppose take a point. Let me just remove this line, right? Take any point P. Any point P. You can take any point P outside this line and a point Q. A point Q on what? On your line AB. Okay. So just draw, just join P and Q. Just join P and Q. Okay. And pointed at P, just draw with any radius, just draw an arc like this, right? So that it will cut your AB at point E and your PQ at point F, right? You have cut it with any radius, just draw an arc, okay? So that it will cut QP at F and your AB at a point E, okay? So just uh, make the compass at the pointed one at the Q and pencil at F, right? So that from that make a center P. Just draw an whole arc like this with the same radius. Okay, so it will cut at point G. Clear or not? It will cut at your point G, and from just measure from point F to point E. From point F to point E, just draw the same angle from point G to suppose this point will be what? H. Now you have got a point H and point P is also there. If you just draw a line, you will find that your C point will be there and these lines will be what? Parallel. These lines will be parallel. Why these lines are parallel and what we have done is that if two lines are parallel, it means these angles are alternate angles. These angles are alternate angles which we have proved. We have made just an alternate angle. Okay, guys, here are steps. Just draw a line AB. We'll go through our steps now. Right? We'll do here. Just go through our steps. Draw a line AB. Suppose this line AB. Take any point Q. Read out the steps. Take any point Q on AB and a point P outside AB. Suppose this point P and join PQ. First we do join of PQ. Okay. With Q as center and any radius, just draw an arc that it will cut AB at point E and QP at a point F. Okay. With P as center and the same radius draw an arc, draw an whole arc like this. Right. Okay. Place the pointed tip of the compass at E and adjust the opening so that the pencil tip at F. Just measure this pointed tip at E and your pencil at F with the same opening as in step 5, G as center. This is what is G. Make make a point like this. This will be your H. Just join P and H. You will get your line, required line. So your CD is basically your line which is parallel to your line AB, right? And these angles are alternate angles. Alternate angles of your parallel lines are equal. This is what we have to do. If a line is there, we have drawn and what transversal line, and these angles are equal. We have just drawn equal angles on these lines. So it means the lines will be parallel. Guys, question is there. Draw an acute angle like we have and just bisect it, right? Like we have already done for and what for acute angle, right? So obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees. Okay, so just draw a line like this. This will be your 90 perpendicular. So you obtuse, let us say like this, right? So suppose B, A, and you C. Taken any arc, the steps will be the same. Any arc, suppose this point Y, this point at X, with any radius, right? And pointed, put your compass at point X and take more than just half of xy, suppose, with an arc this the same radius, and you y center, make an arc like this. You will get a point. You will get a point. Okay, so just join A and that point. Let that point be M. You will get that these two angles are equal. Okay, so this is what it really means. This is what your steps are. Okay, construct an obtuse angle. What obtuse angle is? Obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree, but less than. Okay, and take as these are the steps, guys. These are the same steps we have already done. Okay? We have already done. Let me just draw a rough diagram here. What it means. Be a center, and radius which is more than half of PQ. This point P and take near to Q, make an arc this from the point Q to the same radius, make an arc this. You just join that point and A point. You will require that AM will be what? Will be your angle bisector. Okay, guys. So yeah, these are your question. These are your question for your practice. Let us do your first question. First, try to do yourself, right? So yeah, using protector, draw an angle of measure 108. How to use protector? Take any line segment A and B. Make the middle of your protector at point A and count, right? The protector is like this, na? The protector is like this with this is 0 and this is 90 and angles are written 30, 60, 45 like this, right? 110, 145. This is the protector. So make you that center point O point at point A and make an angle of 108. So like this will be what you will get you 108. So this angle will be 108. Write this angle given as given. Draw an angle of 40. You have to draw an angle of 54. You know what this means? It means your 108 by 2 is what? 54. It means we have to draw angle bisector. I think the point is clear. The question want us to draw an angle bisector of 108 degree. So just take an any arc like this. Suppose your P and Q wanted at Q and more than half of PQ, make an arc like this. And from point P with the same radius, make an arc like this. You will get your M point. Just draw P M point and your A point. You will get what? This angle is 54 degree. This angle is 54. Right, guys? I think the point is clear. Next is using protector, draw a right angle by the same using protector. Let's suppose you B, A, and C. You can easily draw to 90 degree and you have to draw an angle of 45. It means you have to draw an angle bisector. Make an arc this P and Q with pointed at P and more than half of PQ. Just draw an arc. The same radius, draw an arc. Okay, you will get your M point. Just draw a line joining your M point and A point, right? And guys, using your ruler and compass, you will draw an angle with measure 135 degrees. We have to do this question. Then measure of 135 degree. Let me just tell you what 135 means. 135 degree angle you can write as 90 degree plus 45 degree. Right or not? With the help of what? With the help of just your compass, right? Suppose this is your line. You can easily find out your angle of 90 degree like this. Point at A, right? Suppose this point is Y, and just extend this line. You will get your point X. With point with compass pointed at X and more than half of Y, make an arc like this from that point to this. You will get your what? You will get your 90 degree. So this is your angle is your 90 degree, and this hole is your one. So you have to just repeat the step and find out the angle bisector of this part. This will be a 45. The same step. So you will get that with this angle is what? 155 degree. BA. Let's suppose this. I'm just giving you a rough idea. Do this question by your own. Okay. So guys, this is what we have studied. This is what we have studied. Perpendicular line through a point on it. We have done. Perpendicular to a line through a point not in it. It means external one. We have done. Perpendicular bisector to a line segment we have also done, and also angle bisector we have also done, right? So yeah guys, this is all what we have in our syllabus. So yeah, thank you guys. We'll meet you in next session. Till then, keep practicing guys. And once again, thank you.